Yeah, what's going on? It's your big bro KO. Another day on the farm, man. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all checking in at? It's your big bro KO, man, getting it in. That's right. KO Trucking. You see it, man. I'm serious. I'm serious about what I do. You know what I'm saying? It's serious business out here. That's why I got the KO hat beanie right here, and I got my logo. I'm checking in from the farm, man. Trying to pick up some of this produce. Where y'all checking in from? Where y'all at today, man? Where some of y'all at? Y'all down in the bottom? Y'all up in the northeast corner? Y'all in the south down there in Texas? Or are y'all up in the northeast corner? That's right, man. Your big bro KO checking in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trying to get it in. What's up? Where y'all at? Holla at me. Holla at me. You finally got a dock, mate? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got a dock. But I been got one. You know what I'm saying? From the other day. But this place, it was pretty quick. Where I'm at right now. I got here. I probably sat for like about 5 or 10 minutes. They was calling my phone. They were like, hey, back in the dock 10. I back in the dock 10. Now I'm getting loaded up. Getting ready to ride out. In a few minutes, I ain't doing nothing but picking up some produce. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get on back up to the ATL. That's all going on. But you see, I'm out here on the farm, man. Look at one of my buddies walking by right there. That load me up. Where y'all at? Where you checking in from? Feel kind of good out here, man. It's nice and sunny down here in Georgia. I've been kind of doing local loads, a lot of local loads. And the reason I'm doing local loads, a lot of local loads pay better right now. So, okay, you down in Florida. Okay, Grand Prairie, Texas. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Florida in the house, Grand Prairie, Texas in the house. I run out to Texas too now. I remember one year, this was like before the pandemic and all that, man. Over in Texas, they was paying like $9,000 to go from Texas to the northeast corner, to like New Jersey and Baltimore. They was paying $9 grand. Some of us was paying $10 grand. I had never seen it like that before in my life. To go from Texas up to the northeast corner. Yeah, man, I'm down here by Valdosta, and actually in Lake Park. I'm in Lake Park right now, hanging out, trying to get loaded so I can head on back up. I did pretty good this week doing local stuff. Just doing local. Been going by the house. Been by the house like 3 times. 3 times this week. Just doing local stuff. Being pretty good. Same when I ride too far. It's better rates doing local stuff than riding out far right now. So that's what I got going on. But yeah, man. I remember when I first ordered my uniforms, man, I was so happy. I was like, man, I felt like a real company man, which I am because I own my own business. But I take this thing serious, right? So I was like, shoot, I ordered like 5 uniforms. 5 uniforms. I was taking them jokers to the cleaners and everything. I stopped doing that crap. I stopped taking them to the cleaners. That junk was getting too expensive. I was like, shoot, I'm just gonna wash these jokers in my washing machine. So I just started washing them in my dang on washing machine. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I recommend when you start that business, man. I want to own my own business too, seriously, yes. When you start that own business, man, make sure you get your own uniforms, right? Hey, if you got big companies out there like Walmart and all them can do it, they own their own business, and you can do the same thing. I was like, shoot, I'm going to get my own uniforms. I own my own business, why not get my own uniform? So when I step out, I'm looking professional at the same time. It just make me feel good in the inside. I don't care what nobody else think. It's just about how I want to run my company and how I want to feel. And I want to step in out looking serious about my business. So, but you know how it is out here, man. You wear what you want to wear. It's all good. But yeah, man, you can own your own business. There ain't nothing to do. I always say just make sure you have that maintenance account, which is the most important thing. You know, make sure you have an accountant. Have a maintenance accountant and an accountant. We standing on business out here too, fam. That's what's up. I just lack the info on how to start and what to expect. Oh, okay. You lack info on where to start and what to expect. Well, first, like I said, you need to have that maintenance account. You need to have that maintenance account. You need to have, I said, to get started for cheap and not spend a lot of money. You can get started, man, with less than 50 grand. You know what I'm saying? You can get started with less than 50 grand, get equipment. I always say buy used equipment and just make sure that used equipment and make sure you have a maintenance account. Buy your truck, buy your trailer, get your own authority, get you an accountant, get you a bank account. Good to go. Get your DOT number, get your EIN. You're on your way, man. But listen, I do have a training course, man. Also, I have a course that teaches you how to start and run a 6-figure trucking company from the ground up, right? And I also have a coaching program, so you can get with your big bro KO, man, and I can teach you how to start and run a 6-figure trucking company from the ground up and what to expect out here. I've been doing it over 10 years. You know, I done been in it when it was good. I done been in it when it was bad. I'm still surviving, man. Still paying them bills. Still making things happen out here in this trucking business. Man, it's sunny out here. It feel good, though. It ain't even hot, bro. Even though the sun out there like that, though, it ain't even hot. It feel good out here. Yes, sir. But yeah, it ain't that hard, man. It ain't that hard to start and run your own trucking company. But you do have to know what you're doing. Like I said, there's all kind of ways to get paid out here. They got refrigeration trailers. They got dry van trailers. They have tankers. You can pull tankers. They got flatbeds. Like all of them pay different types of money, right? You just got to think about which one you want to do. Do your research. See which one pays the best, and go for it, man. You can get contracts. Like you can go through the shippers instead of the brokers. Like it's all type of ways people getting paid out here, man. People making money, right? You say, look, I don't want to go on the low board. I want my own contract. I want to go through a shipper. Hey, it takes time. You just got to email these people, man, and stay on top of them, right? They got government contracts. You can learn how to do government contracts. You can either learn how to become a broker in this business and broker your own freight. Broker your own freight and run your own company. Like if that's what you want to do. Ain't nothing stopping you from becoming a broker, right? So if you become the broker, that means you the middleman for your own freight. So you booking your own loads, and then you'll still be able to book other people's loads. So it's all kind of ways, man, type of ways to skin a cat in this business, right? Also, another way to make money out here in this trucking business is, hey, you can do truck parking, right? Just imagine if you got some land and you rented that land out for other trucks to park their truck on. Just imagine how much money you would be. And you charging $150, $200 each truck, and you get 50 trucks parked out there on your own land, including your truck, you'll make a killing, man. You'll make a killing out here. right. So they got the plate deck down. I like to go back there in the back and see. Got the plate deck down. Sometimes you can feel them in the back. All in my truck, I'll be able to feel them hitting it, but I'm outside the truck right now. You want to see if they load me up. As soon as I back in, do like, hey, open up the trailer, back in. Temperature 34 degrees. Yeah, man. So how y'all doing out there? What y'all got going on? Where everybody at? What part of the state y'all in? I know somebody said they out of they in Texas right now. Somebody said Florida. So I'm thinking if you down there in Florida, you're probably getting some of that produce down there, man. We wait for them rates. Wait for them rates to get better. I went down to Florida and I kind of did local loads. Right now, I'm just paying better doing local loads. I went down there and did some local stuff in Florida. But when I was looking for stuff that was coming out, like going further up, yeah, I'm on operator. I was looking for stuff going farther up. I didn't really see them paying too good. So, but local, I was able to make a good little bit of change doing local. And I stayed up there all week. And I got there Monday. Stayed Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Just running around Florida. Then I just got some Friday, going back to Atlanta on Saturday morning, delivery. So that was my whole week and how I planned it out. Pretty good. It's pretty good doing that way. Florida got the worst rates. Yeah, Florida ain't it ain't up right now like it need to be. It definitely ain't. So I just said I'm gonna just run around. I just been running around Georgia lately because I can. Same thing I went down there in Florida did. I can do that right here in Georgia. Until, like I said, until this produce season. So rates supposed to then went up big time, but they not there yet where it's supposed to be at. So I'd rather just run local around Georgia. What the reefer rates look like in the Southeast in Texas? I'm out of Atlanta trying to start up. Well, it depends on where you're going to. You can get like $3. $3 doing local. If you're doing short, okay, so this really how you have to do it. If you're gonna do short loads, just say if you're doing around Atlanta, if you're gonna stay in Atlanta, you're doing short loads, you need that load to pay at least $12 to $13 a mile. If you're gonna do around Atlanta, so that load need to at least pay at least $600 to $700 around Atlanta. They need to pay at least $13 a mile. So if they give you $3 or $4, it's not worth it. $3 or $4 to go 50 miles is not no money. $3 or $4 to go 60 or 70 miles is not no money. So you got to think about that too when you're doing local loads like that. Now, if you're going from just say Atlanta to like Columbia, South Carolina, which I still call that local because that's like 200 miles, something like that. They give you $3 or $4 a mile, $3 a mile on that. It ain't the best, but it'll work. I look at as long as you can make, after you take it and you can make 500 profit off of it, and you're going about three hours down the road. You do that 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. If you did that 7 days a week, and you able to, out the fuel, and you're able to make 500 just doing local like that, like to the next state, and you're able to make 500 out the fuel, you did that 7 days, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's $3,500 for the week. And that's just profit. That ain't with the fuel, that's just profit. So if you did something like that and you 3,500 times 4, just 4 weeks. Or you can do 3,500 times 52 weeks. But you know you ain't gonna work all the weeks. And a lot of weeks you're not gonna make the same thing, you know, for the whole year. Not a whole every day you're not gonna make the same thing. You're gonna be taking time off too, so you have to put all that in the account for all that. The time that you're gonna be taking off, the time you may not make, you know, 500. So, do you ever go out west? Now, I don't go out west. Heck no. The only part I go west is Texas. I go to Texas and I go to Oklahoma. I haven't been in a while. But for the right price, the right money, I will go. But I ain't wait because I don't like the rates. I don't like the rates that they giving us to go out there. So I don't go. Now, if the money was right, oh yeah. I'd be over in Texas. I'd be over in Oklahoma. You know, I just don't like how they don't, it may be paying, freight may be paying in a certain area. But to get to that area, they don't want to pay you the money to get to that area. That's the part I don't like. Because sometimes you just have to break it up in the small pieces. And I have to go from this state to the next state and find something from that state to the next state, doing little short runs to add up instead of just doing one long run that ain't really paying nothing. But yeah. Now I've deadheaded. I've done that. I've deadheaded to a better paying area. Like I deadheaded from Atlanta to Tennessee before. I deadheaded from Atlanta to Indianapolis before. Right? And the reason I deadheaded because I just couldn't let them give me $1 a mile to get up there. I couldn't just let them get the joy. I couldn't let them have the joy just knowing, yeah, I done got them for $1 a mile. I get to put this in my pocket now. I just couldn't let them get that joy out of it. I was like, shoot, dude, before I let you give me that, I'd rather deadhead. And then when I deadheaded up there, I still was able to net. I still was able to net $5,000. Yeah, $1 a mile, crazy, yeah. So even with me deadheading up there, I still was able to net $5,000, even by deadheading up there. So sometimes, man, I look at it just like that. I'd rather deadhead than to let you pay me this right. You would not get the joy off of me saying that you paid me $1 a mile. Bro, you know how much fuel costs? What if that truck break down? Yeah, $2 a mile, yeah. It is. Yeah, $2 a mile is just crazy, yeah. Especially when you got a refrigerated trailer. I don't know how it is for dry van, but I know because I run refrigeration. But especially when you got a refrigerated trailer, when you have to put fuel in the truck, and then you got to put fuel in the refrigerator. Not only that, you got 2 engines, man. I heard you can make 35 a week driving dump trucks. Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. You can make that driving dump trucks. And then dump truck, you may be home every night. You can do that and you home every night making 35? Hey, that's still trucking, man. That's still trucking. So that's why I always say, man, there's plenty of ways you can get paid in this trucking business. It ain't just one way to skin a cat. There's plenty of ways to get paid in trucking, man. You just got to get started. Plenty of ways. But yeah, like I was saying, you gotta worry about the engine in the truck, and then you have to worry about the engine in the trailer. If my engine out of my trailer, I got an engine on the trailer, this is my 2nd engine on that trailer. I already had my engine in this truck overhauled. The engine on my trailer went out. I had to buy another engine to put on that trailer. I spent $6,000 to put another engine on that trailer. I got a Thermo-King on there right now. It came with a Carrier. It had a Carrier engine on it. I took that out and put a Thermo-King on it. Once I put the Thermo-King on there, a year later after that, there was another problem when I had to spend another, how much was it? Like $7,000 to get something else repaired on that trailer. How were you able to get loads when you first started your own authority? I was able to get them. I had a mentor too who was already connected with different brokers. So he was helping me out with his brokers, also giving me numbers and things like that. But I was able to get loads when I had my new authority. This was back almost 10, this was like 10 years ago. Almost 10 years ago, 2015, 9 years ago. This was 2015. So I was able to get loads. And then like I said, I had my mentor who was connecting me with brokers. I paid $1,300 for insurance. Actually $1,303 for insurance. You can also lease people onto your authority too once you get your trucking. Once you get your authority, you can lease people onto your authority also. You can do that, and you can hire drivers. You drive yourself on operator. Yep. I pay that for one truck. I just got one truck on with the insurance right now. The other truck, I don't have the insurance on it. I just got it parked until I hire somebody to get in it. Then I can put the insurance on it. But it just don't make no sense of paying insurance and you don't even have a truck on the road. So that's just one truck. Hey, but I'm about to hop off here, man. I gotta go ahead and get my paperwork. But I'll be checking back in with y'all later. Till then, man, y'all hold that steering wheel on your big bro KO. And we'll get up later, man. Y'all have a blessed. Hold up. Didn't they pass a law targeting lease operators not allowing you to lease onto your company? I never heard of that. Never heard of that, bro. But yeah. But I'm gonna check back in with y'all later, man. Y'all have a blessed day. Talk to y'all later.